The 10 AI trends that will dominate 2024 are not just important, they're revolutionary. From generative tools that can create art and music to quantum leaps in computing, the landscape of 2024 is poised to alter the way we live, work, and interact.
Artificial intelligence, it's not just a buzzword anymore. It's reshaping our world in ways we're just beginning to comprehend. But what will 2024 look like in the realm of AI? Will we see the birth of new, groundbreaking technologies or the maturation of those currently in infancy? Stay tuned to find out. Number 10. Multimodal AI. By analyzing several input formats, including text, graphics, and sound, multimodal AI goes beyond conventional single-mode data processing and gets closer to simulating humans' capacity to process a variety of sensory inputs. The world's interfaces are multimodal, declared Mark Chen, OpenAI's head of Frontiers Research, during a presentation at the MTech Mid Conference in November 2023. He added, "It is our goal for our models to see what we see, hear what we hear, and create information that engages multiple senses. What if we have complete control of our life? We will be able to control our time and spend time on things that we wish for." Looks wonderful, right? We can expect a similar approach for multimodal AI. The GPT-4 model from OpenAI has multimodal capabilities that let the program react to both visual and oral input. During his presentation, Chen used the example of snapping pictures of the contents of a refrigerator and allowing ChatGPT to recommend a dish using the component Steam. We should wait and watch what multimodal is having for 2024. Number 9. Retrieval Augmented Generation. Despite being widely used in 2023, generative AI technologies are still beset by the issue of hallucinations, which causes them to provide users with answers to their inquiries that seem logical but are actually inaccurate. Due to the potential for catastrophic hallucinations in situations involving customers or business criticality, this shortcoming has been a barrier to enterprise adoption. However, the reduction of hallucinations through retrieval augmented generation has gained traction, and this could have a significant impact on the deployment of AI in enterprise settings. Recently, our team went to a tech show. It was packed with different wonders that we all got excited about. However, our eyes get stuck on that technology, which helps us identify whether a person is having hallucinations or not. The machine will run at different levels, and if we see something that is not present on a particular level, then we are probably hallucinating. But the RAG technique is telling us that it can remove those hallucinations with its capability. What do you think? Number 8. Need for AI and machine learning talent. It's not easy to design, train, test, and deploy a machine learning model, much less keep it running in a complicated corporate IT environment after it's in production. Thus, it should come as no surprise that there will be a continued demand for talent in AI and machine learning until 2024 and beyond. Luke remarked, "The talent market is still incredibly hot." He added, "Getting a job in this field is really simple. For instance, there is an increasing demand for experts who can close the knowledge gap between theory and practice as AI and machine learning are incorporated into commercial operations. Hence, this calls for expertise in deploying, overseeing, and maintaining AI systems in practical environments. You might encounter that this field is commonly known as machine learning operations or MLOps. Number 7. A generative AI reality check. In 2024, organizations will probably experience a reality check as they move from the early excitement surrounding generative AI to actual adoption and integration. Hence, this period is sometimes referred to as the trough of disillusionment in the Gartner hype cycle. Only then calling this testing phase is clearly giving way quickly to the question, how can I execute this at scale throughout my enterprise? Stated Barrington. Organizations are coming to terms with generative AI's drawbacks as the initial excitement starts to fade, including issues with output quality, security and ethical issues, and integration challenges with current workflows and systems. Luke stated, building a generative AI application and putting it into production in a real product scenario is actually not very easy. The bright side is that, despite being uncomfortable now, these growing pains may eventually lead to a more balanced and healthy perspective. Number 6. Customized enterprise generative AI models. Big versatile tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney have garnered the most interest from users investigating generative AI. It helped us get smaller, more focused models. However, they may prove to be the most resilient for commercial use cases due to the increasing need for AI systems that can satisfy specialized needs in 2024. Although it is possible, building a new model from scratch will be too costly for many firms due to its resource-intensive nature. Instead, most firms alter pre-existing AI models to create customized generative AI, such as by fine-tuning their architecture or optimizing domain-specific datasets. Compared to creating a new model from scratch or depending on API calls to a public LLM, this may be less expensive. Imagine you want to build a startup. However, you are confused about whether you should go from 0 to 1 or alter an existing product available in the market. The main benefit of customized generative AI models is their capacity to meet user demands in niche markets. Customized generative AI tools can be developed for a wide range of applications, including document analysis, supply chain management, and customer service. Number 5. AI jobs. There are a ton of new employment prospects that could work for you if you want to work in AI, but aren't interested in becoming a computer scientist. These opportunities will open up in 2024. Jobs for prompt engineers, who write the instructions that tell AI programs what to do, and AI managers, who supervise groups of virtual labor, will become available in addition to the engineers and technicians required to build systems. Additionally, the demand for AI project managers, educators, and ethicists will also rise. However, if you're a computer enthusiast, you'll also find plenty of new employment in industries like DevOps and AI engineering. Number 4. Beyond words and pictures. The chatbots and image generators that astonished and occasionally alarmed us in 2023 will be greatly outclassed by the generative AI technologies of the future. The sector is already emerging, and hence, generative music and video producers will only grow in strength and ease of use. Like ChatGPT technology this year, we will begin to see them integrated into creative platforms and productivity solutions. Moreover, there will be an emergence of novel and fascinating applications, like voice synthesizers and generative design tools. You should know the difference between the real and the artificial. It will become a more and more important item in the essential skills toolkit. Number 3. AI in customer service. Imagine that you are facing a shortage of staff for customer service. Though we have AI in this field, there are many drawbacks for them. But what if we told you that these drawbacks will be rectified and a new image will be created for the sector in 2024? AI can be used to create customized solutions for typical problems, prioritize first contact calls, and create reports and summaries of client interactions. 95% of customer service executives anticipate using artificial intelligence bots to assist customers over the next 3 years, according to a Boston Consulting Group poll. Number 2. AI-augmented apps. Everyone was racing to include generative AI features into their apps and services this year in 2023. Adding chatbot capabilities is developing as a viable method for improving next-generation customer experience across a range of platforms, including industry-specific platforms like Expedia and Coursera, as well as productivity products like Office and social apps like Snapchat. Although service providers may have been hesitant to proceed because of concerns about customer privacy and data security, these issues ought to begin to be addressed when app providers modify their offerings to satisfy market demands. What do you think? Can we anticipate AI integration on our favorite apps? We should wait and see. Number 1. AI legislation. Although lawmakers have never been very good at keeping up with technological advancements, the unmistakably revolutionary nature of AI is beginning to get their attention. China already has some rules in place, one of which forbids the creation of deepfakes without consent. Furthermore, other regions, such as the US, India, and the EU, are creating their own sets of legislation. An EU Act is expected to be in place by the beginning of 2025, and the UK has submitted a bill that may potentially become law in 2024. Every piece of law will aim to achieve a compromise between safeguarding individuals' privacy and against the detrimental effects of AI on employment. And there you have it, the top 10 AI trends set to revolutionize our world in 2024. And speaking of not missing out, have you subscribed yet? If not, now's the perfect time to join our community. By subscribing, you become part of a forward-thinking group eager to stay ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving world of AI.